Hello and welcome. We're so excited to share our launch of the Beusail Longevity Forums. Our goal today is to give you an overview of what it would look like for you to be part of one of our longevity forums. Our vision in creating these longevity forums is really an opportunity for you and those that you care about the most to live life not just longer, but also with more joy and impact, healthier, of course, as well. What we really are trying to do is create a community of heart-centered leaders who have a vision for growing together, learning together, making the world a better place together, and at the same time, leveraging all these incredible longevity breakthroughs that are seemingly occurring all around us. Our goal is to help you and everyone you care about find an extra 22 years of, again, not just lifespan, but health span and joy span, and think about how that cumulatively impacts around you and the world. If it's you and your spouse, well, that's an extra 44 extra years. If it's you and you join one of our initial forums with 14 other folks, well, that's 308 extra years, found years for making the world a better place. And if you combine that with others in your family, your business, that could be a team of 1,100 extra give back years. But again, the ultimate vision is creating a community of 10,000 heart-centered leaders, and think about the cumulative impact of 10,000 people with an extra 22 years, 220,000 years of our community with similar values, shared mindsets, learning together, growing together, making the world a better place together. And ultimately, we don't only want this to be for ourselves, we want to give back to others, those who are less fortunate. Our dream is to give back 10 years for every year that we are able to gain and reclaim for ourselves. So it's not just 220,000 years for us, it's an extra 2.2 million years for the world. We can't wait for you to be part of this opportunity to create a deeper sense of connection, purpose, and inspiring the future with extraordinary impact. I'd like to turn it over to Tamara, who's going to share who this is for.
I'm so excited to share this with you because I am a forum junkie. I have been in EO, then in YPO, and now in CEO, and forum has really changed my life. And whilst we talk about in forum mostly business, what happens when you go from this next evolution in your journey and your purpose? For me, I went from surviving in business to thriving in business to the good old payback to then, of course, give back. And what does that look like? And once we've exited our business or moved on to what our next chapter is, a lot of people get lost at this point. So we want to bring everybody together and really focus on purpose and family and self and what that looks like in order for us to live the back 9 even better than the first 9. Mark, would you mind taking us through what a forum, a topical forum for longevity looks like as far as commitment in order for everybody to get the most out of this experience? This is really life-changing. And as the chair, as paid chairs, which is really important, talk us through what a 12-month transition looks like.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tamara. And hello to everyone. I'm super excited to work alongside you and be a part of this journey as well. So yeah, we're offering a 12-month journey, which is 11 months of forum plus our retreat, which I'll talk about in a minute. But they're highly curated experiences, 12 to 14 people per group. As Tamara mentioned, the key is that we do have a professional chair, and the chairs, has many responsibilities, but I would say the above and beyond is to make sure that the chair knows their group inside and out so that it's a really tailored experience, including when we're bringing in speakers each month based on the topic of interest. It's tailored to those individuals in the group. The chair also is communicating in the background with each member with what we call our plus 22 calls, so that there's always accountability, always support along the way, and making sure everyone has what they need to reach their objectives. And lastly, I mentioned some of the speakers, but we do have access to what I would say is some of the cutting edge experts in this field or in this topic that, again, based on what the group wants to learn more about, then we can pull from that network and line them up for their group. When it comes to tech and health and the testing that we're offering, which is a part of this experience. We're so excited. We partnered up with 100 Health, which they've just been a dream to work with. They're new to the market, but when I say new, I mean they have 80,000 people on a wait list right now to join, and they're slowly releasing cohorts. But thanks to some of the relationships that we have with that team, we've been pushed to the front of the line. And having worked directly as a chair myself, I can attest that they're offering white glove service when it comes to our individual members, make sure the onboarding is nice and smooth, and that if there are any confusing aspects or any hiccups, that they're on it with them, so that it's a beautiful experience. And what you get with that, you get two full testing rounds, which is over 100 biomarkers. When those results come back, you have a beautiful in-app experience and flow where you have a 100-day protocol that touches on nutritional health along with supplements and so forth. Our course can integrate your wearables. I know many of us are tracking various health data through Oura Rings, Apple Watches, Whoops, and so forth. So that's all in one spot for you, along with, of course, cutting edge AI and technology to make sure that we're picking up, those insights that really make the difference. And when it comes to real world insights, I mean, we've got Curtis here on the line who's showing his live dashboard. Curtis, what was the insight that you got in terms of your biological age when you recently received your results back?
Well, I was very hopeful, but you never know until you get the results. But I was super excited to see that based off of everything that I've been doing over the last 2.5 years, my current biological age is 11 years and 2 months lower than my chronological age. And I can't wait to see that go lower and lower with all the incredible insights from 100. We've been curating an incredible group of longevity experts over the past 2.5 years with our longevity community that we've been building and growing. But some of the incredible folks that we have access to are literally the folks on the cutting edge of the longevity breakthroughs. Darshan Shah from Next Health is leading me in my own journey for therapeutic plasma exchange. Ben Greenfield, a dear friend, a past guest with Mark on his podcast. So many insights, personally, spiritually, as well as our own health and longevity. Dr. Michael Bruce, a sleep doctor, extraordinary person who's helped us so much, and so many of us get much better night's sleeps, as well as many, many others. So an incredible group of experts and speakers that we will curate for your forum so that you're able to access all the latest cutting edge research to help you on your longevity journey. And beyond just the people that come into our forums, we're going to be doing an annual retreat. What's so fun for me over these years has been going deeper with my community, not just at home, but also checking out some of these extraordinary places like Canyon Ranch. Just there last week with Mike Siemens, one of our forum chairs, who's an incredible physical science expert. We've done a lot with the Four Seasons Lanai Sensei. Tomorrow's going to be going there next month, working very closely with them. We also have a hidden gem, Chavo Lucas and his team are going to be leading our group not only on forum retreats, but also an annual pilgrimage. And you're going to have to experience it really to believe what we're going to be doing with Chavo, but it's going to be extraordinary, next level, once in a lifetime experience for sure. Tamara, could you share a little bit more about the community?
Yeah, so you're probably wondering where we got the name Beusail from, and I want to take a moment just to share with you the origin story for that name. It's not made up. In fact, it's thousands of years old. Back in the ancient Gaelic times, they saw the world very simply, and we all need a little bit of simplicity in our lives. They basically said that you were either showing up in a state of Beusail or a state of Besuk. Ironically, Beusail is spelt B-U and sail, and the opposite, which is Besuk, is spelt B-U and suck. What Beusail means is ethical moral of good intent whilst honouring the earth and its people. And really, what is the purpose for why you were put on this planet, and how do we show up in that in this next chapter of our life? As opposed to the opposite, which is Besuk, which is extreme excess, constantly striving for perfection, which as a female aging is not much fun. And of course, the me against you hustle like. So our community and the type of people that we're trying to bring together are really focused on living a life of Beusail. I think this is really important to break down exactly what you get in a longevity plan.
So what we've really strived for is providing extraordinary value. We've looked at everything that's out there in the marketplace, and there's so many great options. We wanted to bring it all together so we can benchmark everyone's biomarkers today, but give them a clear track to run on for getting that extra 22 years and more. It starts out with blood and brain scans. So again, through 100, we have twice annually blood tests that really provide a clear foundation to direct all of your actions moving forward, including that 100-day kickstart, fast start launch that 100 provides. And the brain scan is something that we're going to be doing during our first in-person gathering, leveraging some incredible technology to understand exactly where your entire body is from a longevity perspective. And of course, the most important, brain. In addition to that, we're bringing in these incredible speakers. We've got such access to so many people that have really inspired me every step of the way. In addition, we've got the paid professional facilitator. So every one of the forums is going to be chaired by somebody who's devoted to making sure you get the most out of this program. As mentioned, we're going to be doing an annual forum retreat because of our relationships with all of these extraordinary longevity resorts and experiences. We're able to get significant discounts off of what you'd otherwise be able to get for yourself. And each forum is going to pick whichever adventure is most appropriate for them. And then, of course, we've got the annual conference. So we're going to have access to an annual longevity conference, which brings together all of the latest thought leaders, companies, testing in one place that the whole community will be able to come together and join. If you added all this up together, it'd be probably over $30,000. We wanted to make this extraordinarily affordable for just the price of $11,000 per year. We are confident that this is going to deliver many multiples of value on your investment, not just from a financial perspective, but even more powerfully from a life perspective: lifespan, health span, and joy span.
All right, let's get you on track towards adding an extra 22 years. Now, no matter where you are on your longevity forum, we meet you where you are. So whether you are just curious or you already know what a hyperbaric chamber is, everybody is coming together. This is a journey, not a destination. We're looking for groups of 12 to 14 heart-centered leaders. It is by invitation only, so we invite you to apply, and it is a 12-month commitment. Now, the overwhelming world of longevity, this is what we're here to do, is make this simple, to make lifelong friends and connections. Plus, your spouse gets to go on this journey. No longer is forum just for business and for those who are active. So please apply, look at our website for more information, and we look forward to a conversation about what impact and purpose you can create in your life.
Thanks, Tamara. We're definitely excited to have you part of our longevity forums. Our real vision is not to make this something that you have to do, but something that you want to do. We want to change the way you're living, and we want to give you the best outcome for the most amazing future. We can't wait for you to join us on this journey with Beusail.